The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Take a look at what's going on with the stock market. The stock market just hit an all-time record high. We have increased our economic worth by $5.2 trillion. That's right since Election Day. $5.2 trillion.
He pointed to the stock market success, to the low unemployment rate, and then he had this to say about the stock market. Quote, "The reason our stock market is so successful is because of me. I've always been great with money. I've always been great with jobs. That's what I do."
Wow, and that is true. But remember, if you're going to own the stock market on the way up, you're going to own it on the way down. But why would he have such courage? No other president in history has ever done something like that, where you own the market. It's too dangerous. Frankly, it's dumb. So where did his courage come from? What does he know that nobody else knows? We're going to get into that today. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. The market's down again today. Just about the third day in a row. 2 days in a row since Friday. 3 days now since Friday that the market's been down. We've had down openings. That's unusual. Well, it's the tax bill. People are afraid of the tax bill. People don't think this tax cut is going to happen. One thing we do know, when we're told we're going to get the biggest tax cut in history, that's impossible. How can you have the big tax cut in history, the biggest tax cut in history, if you're not willing to cut entitlements, you're not willing to cut defense, you're not willing to cut anything? You can't. With the deficit that we have right now, there is no way that you can have the biggest tax cut in history. But yet we're being told that by Cohen over and over. It's a joke. It's ridiculous. See, when he said the reason our stock market is so successful because of me, now, the reason he did that, he doesn't think is dangerous. In fact, do you remember the days of Rome when an emperor was in a chariot and being cheered by the crowd as he's going down through the crowd for his accomplishments? They would always have a slave behind him in the chariot, whispering into his ear to remind him that all glory is fleeting. Maybe they need to do that with Trump. I don't know. But why would he take this chance? I mean, are you kidding? He's going to go, right now he's feeling the thrill of victory. Since he became president, the market's gone up 27%. It's added value of $5 trillion. But what's going to happen when he feels the agony of defeat? It's going to come. Think about it. There are 4 banks. Think about this. There's 4 banks that the Federal Reserve, Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, Wells Fargo, and Citi. These 4 banks, they own the majority of the Federal Reserve. And here's why I think he's got the courage to do this. So these 4 banks control the stock at the Federal Reserve. They run it. These are the guys they're the owners. They're in charge. And the president now is appointing, never before in history has any president appointed a chairman who is from Wall Street, who is a Wall Street bankster, especially an investment banker. Never in the history. Now, there's a reason for that. Because they want to make sure that the policies will not shift just in favor of Wall Street against Main Street. Remember when Bernanke was asked about who did better, Main Street or Wall Street?
I just want to emphasize that we're very focused on Main Street. We're trying to create jobs. We're trying to make housing affordable. Our low interest rates have created a lot of ability to buy automobiles.
Is it fair to
Inflation
say,
is
though,
low.
that Wall Street has benefited more than Main Street has?
I don't think so.
Remember he lied about that? So Wall Street, of course Wall Street benefited more. So that's the reason that you don't put in the chair an investment banker. Usually you get them from a college, an educator. This is why he's so confident, because now he knows he's got a guy like Powell. Trump has appointed a gangster, a Wall Street gangster. First time in history, I mean, think about it, that a gangster, an investment banker, has been appointed. You talk about putting the fox in a hen house. So that means they got control. Trump knows that he can keep this market going up forever. That's why. That's where his confidence is coming from. Because no president ever would have the guts to do this. But he's saying, as long as I got Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, Wells Fargo, and Citi, they're the biggest shareholders. They control the Fed. And now we have a chairperson who's an investment banker, that we're always going to do what's right for the banks, for Wall Street. All the policies will always be shifting towards Wall Street. Now think, Powell will control the interest rates. Imagine controlling, you have an investment banker from Wall Street controlling the interest rates instead of a person who is neutral? Are you kidding me? What are you, nuts? So he's going to control the interest rates. He's going to control the money supply. And he's going to make a decision when he's going to do QE. And QE only benefits the very, very wealthy because it forces the stock market up. Powell will always make the decisions that are best for Wall Street because it benefits him, because that's where his fortune is, at Wall Street. That's where he makes his money. This is crazy. And this is why the president has such confidence to take the ownership of the stock market. Powell will continue the policy of prosperity without profits. That means stock buybacks. Are you kidding? By keeping interest rates artificially low, which is a disaster to the economy, kills jobs, kills wages, helps Main Street, helps people with very wealthy increase their wealth. Savers will continue to suffer, and we need savings. By God, one thing this country needs is savings. When you got a country without savings, you are screwed. Savers will continue to suffer. And what they do, when you have low savings, they subsidize that low savings by credit. They keep going after credit. And the 1 percentile are more than happy to give them the credit because they make money. The savers, you can bet that Powell's going to make sure that savers still get 16 cents on the dollar instead of the normal 16 cents on every $100 saved instead of the normal $7. This is why the president is so confident the stock market keep going up. Because Powell, it benefits him and his boys on Wall Street. However, no one is bigger than the stock market. Not even Powell. China, I've always told my gang members, China will end up taking down this global market. Only China can destroy the stock market. Powell, Wells Fargo, Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, Citi can't stop it. China has the biggest influence on our stock market. All we keep hearing, don't we, all the time, is how the reason the market's doing so well, and it's because we have such a strong global economy. How many times do we hear about the strong global economy? We'll talk about that when we get back, and some stocks. Right after this break. Phil's gang. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com, philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of you, or your families, asking you to put yourself in harm's way, to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to keep you secure for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Join us at findwwp.org.
Did you know the stock market is up over 250% in the past 8 years? And some financial experts say we're only in the 8th year of a 20-year bull market. But what if the market takes a downturn? What will happen to your 401k? What will happen to your retirement nest egg? You remember 2008-2009 when your 401k dropped big time. Americans lost over $2.4 trillion, or over 25% of their investments. At philsgang.com, we teach you to keep your investments and to secure your financial future. With philsgang.com, you'll learn how to understand to invest in the stock market and how to keep the profits you work so hard for. Avoid the financial pain. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, remember, join my gang. The number's 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. It's only $39.95. I just started a new group of stocks that I'll do a video on every night. It'll be up 24 hours a day. You get your own coach, if you will. You don't have to do a thing. GDX is one of the stocks we've started with. We're going to follow that now. It's dropped over 30%. Now it's got a big discount on it. And that's the gold mining stocks ETF. So we just started nibbling on it, just a little bit. So if you want to follow me, you don't have to do a thing. I told you to do that with the oils. If you didn't, you lost out. Those oil stocks, the oil ETFs, on average went up 18%. Now, I think, again, I can't guarantee you what these are going to go up. But I can tell you right now that the dollar is going to collapse. The dollar is going to get weak. Gold loves a weak dollar. And I think there's a great opportunity here. We have very, very little downside risk on GDX. And that's the beautiful thing. So if you want to follow the ETF, every night I do a video after the radio show, and I leave that video up 24/7. And anytime you want to know what to do, what my gang is doing, you do the same thing as them. Now remember, this is not a fund. You don't send me your money. So you just buy GDX, go online, buy it, and then just do exactly what the gang is doing. It's easy, it's fun, and you never have to worry about getting out in time. If you get up to 12%, 10% returns, we'll be out. Believe me, we won't be losing the money and give it back. That's what you're worried about. That's why you hate the stock market, because you've been through that. We can understand that. That's why I built my chart, my color-coded chart, to get me out early. If you don't believe it works, well, just join the gang, try it for 30 days, and you'll see it does. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. And the mining stocks I like better than the real gold. Mining stocks are a company. They're companies. There's dividends. They're real companies. So GDX. All right. How many times have you heard this nonsense?
We're in a global synchronized recovery and the U.S. doing better.
I think what you're actually seeing behind the scenes are these underlying fundamentals of really what is a globally synchronized economic.
Everybody's talking about the global economy, and that's why the stock market's going up, because the global economy is so strong. Now, come on. Let me explain what this means. China. China is the global market. China has the biggest influence on the U.S. stock market. Now, Trump is going to have Powell in place, and now, as I said, the first time ever in the history of the Fed will we have a cockroach from Wall Street in charge. That's never happened before, especially when you have the biggest Wall Street banks that own the controlling interest of the Federal Reserve. You want to have somebody independent making decisions on the rising and lowering of interest rates, the money supply, so they make sure that it benefits Main Street, not Wall Street. Now it's going to all benefit Wall Street, which is going to create, especially QEs, a huge rally. So Trump's taking this position, I'm going to own it, because he's got the confidence, he controls it. But China, when you keep hearing how the global economy, China can wipe out this stock market in a heartbeat. And that's what I keep my eye on. China has the biggest influence on our stock market. China's explosive economy, remember, was fueled by purchasing raw material from countries all around the globe. Do you remember the cities they built? China built these cities, massive cities, with condominiums. I don't know if you ever saw the 60 Minutes. They had a whole thing on it. You're talking cities the size of New York with nobody living in them. Storefronts empty. Nobody's living in the... But They've been all sold, cash. Nobody has a mortgage in China. You don't get mortgages in China. During this construction, since 2007, they've had a tremendous influence on the global economy because they're buying everything from everybody around the world. Now, guess what's going on? In the last 2 mornings, or 3 mornings, we noticed, starting Friday, we noticed how the market for the first time has been opening lower. We've never seen that. Opening lower. Why? Because for the first time, we're seeing the influence of China. China, remember, is matured. They finished the building. The demand for raw goods has eased big time. We're already seeing the contraction in Chinese manufacturing sector. Today, for example, the reason the market opened lower and we're down 44 points is because the news, the financial news we're getting from China is starting to weaken. China's slowdown will set off a global recession that will kill our fake stock market, which has been propped up by artificial rates, keeping them near zero, stock buybacks. So remember, this economy can break and go down. It can go down 50%, 60%. China has the effect on our stock market. Now, China would not have had this kind of effect. See, why would you want to put this stock market, the United States stock market, in this kind of position? See, our stock market, if our earnings were real, if our record earnings, you keep hearing how we got record earnings in this global economy. Wait a minute. We got record earnings because we are outsourcing our jobs. That's the biggest overhead in a company. Are you kidding? That's one of the reasons why we have these big earnings. Also, the reason why we have these big earnings, because we do the stock buybacks. And when you do stock buybacks, that artificially pushes up your earnings. In other words, if we were running our companies without all this game playing, we would like to have top-line sales. In other words, our stock prices are going up 7 times faster than our sales. So company stocks are going up, but they're not selling. It's ridiculous. So there's going to be a great opportunity, and I'll talk about when we get back so you can join my gang. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
I have learned so much.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best.
And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264. Wouldn't it be nice if someone told you when to buy and sell stocks? Well, there is. The Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts actually tell you when to buy or sell stocks. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Okay, ladies, listen up. This message is for you because you invest so much into your professional careers, your organizations, your families, your children. It's time to invest in yourself and secure your financial future in the stock market. And you can do that with philsgang.com. Sounds complicated? Well, truthfully, it's not. With Phil's Gang daily market investing instructions and educational investing guidance, you too can achieve the goals of financial freedom. Each week, philsgang.com posts up-to-the-minute videos that walk you through your stock investment investments. You'll learn when to buy and sell short stocks and when to take profits. Plus, all Phil's Gang material is archived, so you'll never miss a beat.
Anyone that's listening, do something for yourself. Go for it. You have nothing to lose. Invest in yourself.
Now that you've taken care of everyone else, isn't it time to secure your financial future? Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of you or your families, asking you to put yourself in harm's way, to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to keep you secure for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Join us at findwwp.org.
Information. Everybody wants information. Your world is a non-stop stream of information. But as investors, we have to filter the mass information, recognize pattern trends, and take advantage. At philsgang.com, we simplify and give you the exact information and support you need to make you smarter and a more profitable investor. For as low as $39.95 a month, you'll have complete access to all the Phil's Gang daily information, including the ever so popular Daily Information Sharing Live Market webinar class. Follow Phil's exclusive stock recommendations. Gain the wisdom and knowledge of Phil's 40 years of investing analysis. If your time is tight and you're looking to make profits in the stock market, choose philsgang.com to provide long-term and short-term guidance to making profits in the stock market. This is information you can't live without. Call today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. And sign up today.
Okay, ladies, this message is for you because you invest so much into your professional careers, your organizations, your children. It's time to invest in yourself and secure your financial future in the stock market. And you can do that with philsgang.com. You'll learn when to buy and sell short stocks and when to take profits. Now that you've taken care of everyone else, isn't it time to secure your financial future? Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, philsgang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and philsgang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Phil Grandy at philsgang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. You can join my gang. Start with me tonight with the mining stocks. We're just taking a little bite out of the mining stocks. Remember 2 years ago that we did this, and a couple of our mining stocks went up 80%. One, I think, went up 120%. And I'm not saying or suggesting we're going to be able to do the same thing now, but we see the same opportunity. So we're just starting. We're starting to see the gold, the mining stocks starting to balance out, and we start seeing the dollar's going to start weakening. And remember what I've been telling you. Everybody keeps saying how we have this global market, global market, global market. Wait a minute. There's not a global market. All these countries, their stocks are up like ours because of one country. It's like the analogy I often use with a restaurant. If you own a restaurant and you got you have let's say a 25 seating capacity restaurant, and only 5 customers come in. And they eat all your food. You think you're doing pretty good. You got 20 empty tables, but you got 5 guys that are big appetites. They're eating up all your food. You're making good profit. But one guy dies, he gets a chicken bone caught in his throat. Your business is down the toilet. It's the same thing with the global markets. They don't tell you this. That China, if it dies and starts contracting, that will take down the U.S. market so fast and all the other markets, because all the markets around the world are depending on one thing, China, to buy their stuff. Now, what we're going to do, we enjoyed this rally all the way up. Now, Trump is going to take control. He's aware of this. Why do you think he put Cohen in charge of the Federal Reserve? So they can bring a quantitative easing in immediately. I mean, Powell. Because they'll bring quantitative easing in so fast. QE will come in so fast. So if China starts getting a hiccup, here comes QE, which means the stock market will just keep soaring. Economy falls apart. Economy's no good. But boy, the stock market will keep going. And will gold keep going? Darn right gold will go. Gold will just keep going. So, but you got to get ready now. Because everybody's going to run to gold. What are you going to do, run back to bonds? What are you, nuts? Why would you want to go into a bond? Because interest rates get low. When you have quantitative easing, the first thing to do is knock interest rates back to near zero. And if you're going to be in the bond market or all these fixed assets with low rates, are you crazy? You're going to lose your money. You're going to get killed. So this is a good opportunity. So join my gang, 877-600-GANG, and look at the first video tonight. And there's also a couple other stocks that we think have some good opportunity. There's a great tech stock called Juniper. Juniper got crushed. This is an individual stock. Just started to turn green on our chart. So we're also visiting that. And then all you do is you follow that every night. That's the end of it. Now, again, Amazon. Let's talk about Amazon. Everybody talks about Amazon. Now remember, these FANG stocks, the 4 stocks, well, it didn't add to the 4, Amazon, Facebook, Netflix, Google, add to that Microsoft and Apple. They make up 40% of all the profits. When those start getting hit, think about it. There's a handful of stocks, about 5, 6 stocks that are, you take the S&P 500, and let's say their profits together are $6 trillion. 45% of those 500 companies, 45% of those profits are just 5 companies. I'll use the restaurant analogy again. So this whole rally we have has been terrific. All you got to know is when to get out. Now, does it mean that China's going to go down tomorrow? I'm not suggesting that at all. In the meantime, until China does break down, let's enjoy the rally. And then we'll get a hiccup. We'll know exactly when that hiccup is coming. We'll start seeing the institutional money leaving. That's the beautiful thing about the chart, my color-coded chart. That's my chart. I designed it. It's the algorithms are mine. It's patent. That's what we've done. And it tells you when I see Wells Fargo leaving, I see Morgan Stanley leaving, I see Bank of America leaving, Citi leaving. Well, you know it's time to turn Mother's picture to the wall, and you leave too, and that's what we'll do. So check it out. But I'm telling you, this is going to happen. Maybe not next month, maybe a year from now. I don't know. But you can understand this one thing. We're not going to have a crash. Trump will never, in his 8 years, ever allow a crash. He'll do a QE first. So not to be in the stock market, not to re-engage this market is nuts. I don't care if you hate it. Just do the one stock or the ETF that I'm doing. And it's like having your own coach. Now, you know, what's really interesting, we're talking about the global markets, right? Now, if you think about this for a minute. This is crazy. When we have these record earnings, they tell us. Well, we know where they come from cheating. From cheating. They're doing outsourcing. They cut labor costs. They're doing stock buybacks to artificially put the stock prices up. But they've been lucky. Oil has been low. Oil's been very, very low. But oil's starting to move up again. Remember our stocks? I begged you to join the gang with MRO and all our oil refiner stocks, MPC, PSX, Valero. I said, please join the gang. We're going to put videos on those every night. I'll tell you exactly what to do. And those went up an average of 18%. But now it's time to start getting out. But as oil, it keeps increasing. And remember the dollar, remember, has been increasing since September. So you got the dollar going up, you got oil going up. This is not good for the market. But it doesn't matter if the market's going down or the market's going up to us. Because when the market goes down and we see the money come, we just turn around and we just hit the sell short button. When it turns red, we know not get out of the market. Why would we get out? When stocks are going down, stay in and sell them short. And we'll do it for you. We'll show you how to do it. You just follow exactly what we're doing. But I think gold is just it's coming. I think gold is coming. Okay. You know, you remember when the president said, I've assembled a best-in-class team of policy advisors headed by Gary Cohn to drive the biggest tax cut in history, to drive job creation, to drive economic growth. Remember when he said that? Remember he said all that? Cohn, Gary Cohn, the investment banker. First of all, there's not going to be another reason the markets are going lower and why the market has stopped going up is because this tax cut is not going to be the biggest tax cut in history. You can't have the biggest tax cut in history. I don't care if he puts Gary Cohn on the moon. He says Gary Cohn is going to drive the biggest tax cut in history. It's not going to be the biggest tax cut in history. He can't drive it. Gary Cohn, an investment banker cockroach, cannot drive the biggest tax cut in history. There's no way. The only way he can do it is he's got to cut entitlements. He's got to cut the defense budget. The only place he can go. And they're not going to do either one of those. So if they're not going to cut the defense budget, hell, they just added $57 billion to it. With the deficits that we have, there is no way he's going to have this big tax cut. And now we're starting to see this big tax cut fall apart. That's another reason why this market is stalled. So there's no biggest tax cut in history on the table. But we've been told that, haven't we? So this investment banker, Gary Cohn, keeps telling us that. Are you kidding? We'll talk a little bit more about these tax cuts, how it's going to affect you when we get back and some more stock. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Call now so you can start with the gold stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Time is the one thing that we want more of. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures
saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market, the MaxVest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the MaxVest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Wouldn't it be nice if someone told you when to buy and sell stocks? Well, there is. The Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts actually tell you when to buy or sell stocks. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
I have learned so much.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best. And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job. Join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And they're waiting for your call, 877-600-GANG, so you can start with the gold mining stocks, which I'll do a video right after this show. And you'll have that, it'll be posted for 24 hours a day. And it tells you, we keep updating it, tell you what the gang is doing, adding to the position or not adding or whatever. It's a great way for you people who are very, very busy, who know, like most people in America, they don't have much money put aside for retirement. This is a way to start putting some money away instead of listening to this kind of nonsense here. Listen to this.
Fundamentals basically have been driving stock prices. We've seen the economy improve. We've seen earnings improve.
What did I just tell you? That's a lie. Economy didn't improve. The earnings didn't improve. The only reason why earnings went up because they fired you. And they took a $58,000 job, got rid of you, and they went to Hong Kong and gave it to somebody who's willing to do that same job for $5,800. That's why. That doesn't improve the economy here. It improves the economy over there. We're giving jobs over there. Fundamentals? What fundamentals? Our GDP, our economic growth, which we measure every quarter, is still 2%. It's been 2% for 8 years. Then listen to this. Then he contradicts himself. Remember, I always tell you, it was QE driving this market.
The cost of capital, I think, is pretty much everything if we're going to go back and explain this rally of the past 8 years. I mean, it's been a terrific rally. It's, in my opinion, been driven by this very cheap capital.
All right, so first he says it's fundamentals that drove it, meaning earnings. Now he's saying it's quantitative easing, which means easy credit and cheap money. What drove this market and keeping this market propped up is just one thing, not fundamentals, not profits, because we don't have profits. Our profits, top-line profits of our S&P 500 company are hardly moving higher. We have a handful of companies that are. But out of 500 companies, very few companies are their top-line sales increasing. They get their profits increasing by firing you and doing stock buybacks. So this whole economy is fake, but that's okay. And when they bring QE in again, they're going to make another fake economy, stock market, probably go up another 200%. But as long as you're part of it, do you really care if it's fake or not? Your thing is to get out of it in time. Now, if they keep saying the economy is doing so well, then how come savings rates are so bad? Our savings, since 2015, the rate of our savings hasn't been going up, it's been going down. We've gone from 6.2% down to 3%. That's because our wages haven't been going up. Since 2008, our wages haven't increased. You got to increase wages through increasing productivity, which means you got to increase investment in your companies, better machinery, better trucks, better technology, so people can produce more, so you can pay them more. We're not talking about increasing wages. We need it raising wages, but not going and talking about raising the minimum wage. That's crazy. All the minimum wage does is lose more jobs. When you keep raising wages at a hamburger joint, you can't keep raising the price of the hamburger. They get rid of the help. That's crazy. You want to raise wages through increased productivity, but you only do that if CEOs take the money and put new equipment in rather than buy their own stock. And therefore, they've been doing that and making 375 times the people that work for them. Oh, I see. Now with this tax cut, they're going to do it. Oh, I got it. Savings is so important. To make America great again, you got to abolish the 401k. That 401k is the biggest scam in the world. It's the biggest skimming operation in the world. They skim $250 billion a day, every day, from the folks in the 401k. They steal it from you. The brokerage companies steal it. The money managers steal $250 billion a day off the top and put it in their pocket, and you don't know it. Now, if he really wants to make America great again, get rid of this phony Cohen. Let's get a real tax cut. You want to really cut something? Why don't we cut the payroll tax? Cut payroll tax. Want to cut something? Let's do a mandate. Let's get rid of the 401k, the biggest skimming operation, and let's put back in pensions. See, that's when America was great, when we had pensions. Put the pensions back in. The 401k never benefited labor. It only benefited the CEOs and the shareholders. 401ks weren't designed to benefit the worker. It was to benefit and save money for the corporation so that their stock price would go up. The worker got nothing out of it. Remember, almost 60%, 58% of the 52% of the people in this country do not own stocks. So what good is the stock market's going up? Half the people in this country, our workforce of 147 million people, almost 65% of our workforce don't have stocks. So let's get back to the pension. And let's get back to wages. That's what you got to do. And you got to get back to savings. It's so important. Our savings in October of 2015 was a 6.3%. Here we are, November 14, 2017, we're at 3%. That kills you. That kills you. When you have low savings, what does that do? The 1 percentile who run the banks, they start giving you credit so they can get richer again. They start giving you credit for cars, for credit cards, for houses, student loans, mortgage. They give you credit. If you can breathe, you can buy a house. Remember that? If you can breathe, you can buy a car. That's going on now. If you can breathe, you can get a student loan. What are you, nuts? And we're going right back to that now. When savings are low, that's when the cockroaches come in from Main Street and from Wall Street. And now they got the biggest cockroach that's coming down from Wall Street that's going to sit at the head of the Federal Reserve. You got to be kidding me. And those cockroaches at the Federal Reserve, this private banking cartel, they're the ones that are going to start again doing QE, and it's going to start lowering credit. You can have anything you want, a car, MasterCard, credit card, mortgage, whatever you want. We're going right back to that. Once China starts blowing up, that's where we're going to go. We're going to go right back to that, and then we're going to do QE so nobody even feels it, so the stock market keeps going up, and they'll tell you, look how good the economy's doing. But 62% of the labor force have no stocks. If they're in 401ks, they're not making any money. They can't touch the money, and the fees wipe them out. The number of household loans in this country has increased by 671 million. Mortgage debt, the largest component of the 12 trillion household debt. 12 trillion household debt. It rose just last year by 520 billion. Are you kidding? We are so far in debt. Auto loan balances increased by 23 billion. Auto loan delinquencies has a historic 120-day delinquency. We've never seen that before. We got more auto loans with a delinquency 120 days than we ever had in history. Our credit card debt, 1.1 trillion. Student debt, 1.3 trillion. 22 million Americans have defaulted on both the credit card and auto loans. And yet, what do we hear from these guys, these cockroaches?
I think the U.S. economy is in very good shape.
Yeah, why? Because they point to the stock market. So why don't you join the market, re-engage the market, and do just, like I said, just do an ETF with me. One simple ETF. Or just do the spiders, SPY, the spiders. We'll be getting back into the spiders again. Basket of the 500 stocks. And do just exactly what the gang is doing. Don't do any more. Don't do any less. It takes you 30 seconds. You go in, there's a video. What more do you want? You don't have to listen to these guys. Here, listen.
I've done every major bubble in the last century.
Oh, so you think we are in a bubble,
yes,
and that bubble is about to burst. The crash is imminent. But the next couple of months is what you're talking about.
I think, I think we're in a peaking process, but I can't confirm it yet.
He doesn't know when the bubble is going to collapse. Bubbles don't just collapse. You just don't have a stock market crash overnight. Varney, so stupid, he still believes this market. Because he's in Microsoft. That's all he says every day. I'm in Microsoft. You watch. He's going to lose his pants on Microsoft. He's got it, but he's never going to get out in time. But when you're a gang member, you'll get out in time. So let's ride this market as far as it wants to go up. But we'll be protected. We'll know when it's time to get out so we don't give our profits back. And then even better, when the market starts going down, we'll short it. We'll short it. I'll have a video every night on the exact ETF or stock we're shorting. You do exactly what the gang does. Call now, 877-600-GANG. Get started with your gold mining stocks.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my dreams.
Did you know the stock market is up over 250% in the past 8 years? And some financial experts say we're only in the 8th year of a 20-year bull market. But what if the market takes a downturn? What will happen to your 401k? What will happen to your retirement nest egg? You remember 2008-2009 when your 401k dropped big time. Americans lost over $2.4 trillion, or over 25% of their investments. At philsgang.com, we teach you to keep your investments and to secure your financial future. With philsgang.com, you'll learn how to understand to invest in the stock market and how to keep the profits you work so hard for. Avoid the financial pain. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264.